Hi, guys, welcome to the realm of astrology. This is your daily horoscope for September 10th, 2021, which is a Friday. But before we begin, I would request you to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so that you can be notified every time I post a video. And I also do weekly video horoscopes and monthly sun rising sign video horoscopes that you can watch on my channel. So let's talk about what's happening today, and I'll keep it really short. And the first thing happens at about 11 a.m. Pacific time, which makes it about 11 p.m. Indian Standard Time. Alternatively, you can always convert the Pacific time to your time zone to know when the energy is going to strike for you. And what's happening here is that the moon in the sign of Scorpio is squaring Saturn, 90-degree angle. Now, the moon changed signs last night at about 11 p.m. Pacific time, and the moon in Scorpio is a very intense energy. It's about finding the truth, it's about digging deep, it's about healing ourselves, it's about ending and transforming our emotions. So, the moon is doing that, and now it is squaring Saturn, the planet of hard work, decisions, discipline, and commitment. And a square is a 90-degree angle, which represents friction in astrology. So, this is a moment where we might feel a little stressed, we might feel a little low emotionally, we might be required to take some hard decisions at an emotional level, or make an emotional commitment, or just a feeling of feeling not the best. And my suggestion would be to let this energy pass, right? Because the moon is our emotions, and Saturn is very, it's not negative, but it can be a very harsh energy at times. So this moment can feel a little difficult. And soon after this, at 2 p.m., we have Venus entering the sign of Scorpio. So Venus here has changed signs. It was in the sign of Libra where it loved to be. Venus rules the sign of Libra, so it's very happy there. And when Venus is in Libra, we're focused on finding balance when it comes to Venus things, our relationships, our projects, our self worth, values, skills, and finances, right? And Venus has now entered the sign of Scorpio, and Scorpio is a sign that's about transformation, it's about digging deep, it's about finding the truth, it's about catharsis as well. So, Venus typically does not really like to be in Scorpio, but now that Venus has entered Scorpio, from finding balance to Venus things, we are going to try to transform Venus things. We're going to try to find the truth about Venus things. Now, this could be finding the truth or transforming relationships, projects, self worth, values, skills, and finances. And we can be very we can feel very intense about the Venus things when Venus is in Scorpio. We can approach these things with a lot of intensity. We can approach our relationships with a lot of intensity, our projects, our finances with a lot of intensity. So that's the energy. And Venus will be here for quite some time. And then moving on, at about 11 p.m. Pacific time, we have the moon opposing. Sorry, the chart is not moving for some reason. Okay, anyway, it's stuck. But you can still see it. The moon in Scorpio is opposing Uranus, and this is about 11 p.m. Pacific time, which makes it 11 a.m. India time. Now it's moved. So let me put that on the chart. There we go. The moon here is opposing Uranus, right? Oh, it's moving more. I think there's some lag today. Okay. So the moon here is opposing Uranus, right? And this is about 11 p.m. Pacific time, which makes it 11 a.m. Saturday morning Indian Standard Time. And what's happening here is that our emotions, the moon, is in opposition with a planet that is very sudden, that is very unexpected. So this can feel, again, stressful. This can feel like a sudden, unexpected change we go through emotionally. We can feel very emotionally charged up because Uranus is a planet that's very electrifying. We can feel very charged up and electrified when it comes to our emotions. So this is a sudden, unexpected emotional change just a feeling of feeling frazzled. Uranus can make you feel frazzled or really stressed out. So this could be one of those energies. So again, if you are feeling that way, do let this energy pass. The positive of Uranus, though, is that it helps us find freedom. It helps us find our unique, authentic self. So here with this energy, there is an opportunity to change something emotionally that can be quite sudden, so that we can accept our authentic self a little bit more. So that could be the alternative. We might feel frazzled and stressed, but the whole process in some way, shape, or form can help us connect with our authentic self. So that's also possible. Overall, I would say today can feel stressful because the moon does not like to be in Scorpio. It's about finding the truth. It's about digging deep. It's about catharsis and healing and regeneration. And that's not really what the moon likes to do, right? That's not what we feel good doing. We don't feel good releasing things. Yes, it feels good after we release things, but it doesn't feel good when we are in the process. So that's why it might feel a little difficult. Plus, the moon in Scorpio is making two stressful aspects, is square to Saturn, which can feel stressful, which can make us feel a little depressed as well, and in opposition to Uranus, which can make us feel really frazzled. And it can also, in a positive way, through that process, help us embrace our unique, authentic self. And Venus is also entering the sign of Scorpio. We will start to approach our relationships, projects, finances, self-worth, value, skills, not with the mindset of finding balance, but with a very intense, all or nothing sort of approach, And that doesn't feel easy either. So it's not negative. It's just one of those days that can feel very intense, because Scorpio is a very intense energy, and the moon is in Scorpio and Venus is entering Scorpio. So that's the vibe. And now very quickly, I'll just mention the big picture of 2021. And the first thing about 2021, it's a year of change, and that's because Saturn and Uranus here are squaring right now. These two planets are outer planets, and they square very rarely. They're squaring after 21 years, so we're seeing this energy after a long time. And a square is a stressful aspect, right? So there is change. This energy is demanding us to change and embrace the new and get rid of the old and embrace our unique, authentic self. But the process to get there can feel rather difficult. That's the first thing about 2021. Second thing about 2021 is that we are laying the foundation for two long-term astrological cycles that started in 2020. The first was the Saturn-Jupiter conjunction of 2020, December. Saturn and Jupiter. Now, these planets meet up once in 20 years and begin a 20-year cycle. Until 2023, we are going to build that. And another one we are building is the Saturn-Pluto conjunction cycle. These planets met up after 38 years in Jan of 2020 and started a new cycle. We are building that as well. So 2021 is a lot about change. It's a lot about getting rid of the old, finding the new, and all this can feel stressful. It can. And now I will pick a card and then we'll close out the reading. So something flipped over. It says freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. And I think this is what 2021 is about, right? Because Uranus is the planet of freedom. And when we find and embrace our unique, authentic self, we feel free. And that's what freedom is, right? And today, the moon will oppose Uranus. And in all of 2021, Saturn is squaring Uranus. So 2021 is about change. It is about finding and embracing our uniqueness, and that leads to freedom. So that's all I'm going to say, and I hope you guys have a great day. I will see you all for my horoscope tomorrow now. Bye.